You constantly hear the same thing. Oh, well, they're just trying to take over. Well, it's really sad is they're claiming to protect you, right? They're actually the new government overlords that everyone's worried about. That's what they're trying to act like. And on behalf of the United States government, and your safety, mind you, they're saying you have no right to use Parler. Parler should have no right to exist because, heaven forbid, you speak your mind on any platform that won't censor you for doing so. After all, the chances are if you're on Parler, you're engaging in wrongthink, you evil right-wing conspiracist. That's right, you must be some member of the alt-right, because that's anyone who isn't a regular conservative, but that definition's probably been expanded to be so broad, it probably includes anyone who isn't a diehard far lefty. Some kind of crazy Marxist who honestly believes that by engaging in socialist practices, that they'll create the utopia that no other socialist country has ever been able to create. Because like everything that ever gets done wrong here, but it's been done wrong somewhere else, you hear, they just didn't socialism right. In America, we'll do socialism the right way. But I actually digress. What I find disgusting about this truly is that Parler is just, they're messing with the livelihoods of all these people who work for Parler. They're messing with everyone who wants to use their platform, and they're saying you have no right to consume a product. You have no right to have access to this because we've decided you shouldn't. And I believe Parler's saying they might be down for up to a week because most of their, luckily most everything they've done hasn't relied heavily on Amazon's infrastructure. But that's not the point. The point is this is arbitrary. They create a bunch of bullshit rules that they don't follow, and they're applying it to one company because they think they're conservative, and they're not really a conservative company. Okay, so you don't like Dan Bongino on a personal level or things that he says. So what? I mean, that's supposed to be the point of having individual rights, is that I can say what I want. And it's true, Amazon can do what it wants and say, hey, I don't want to do business with you. I obviously don't have any in-depth knowledge of any contracts that they have. I'm sure they would not do something that would leave them open to a lawsuit. That being said, it is their company, and they can do what they want with it, right? I just, know for a fact, but there's no way that this has anything to do with protecting my sensitive ears from offensive speech. It has everything to do with they don't want what they consider to be a conservative or any competition with the narrative they've been putting out. I mean, Facebook deplatformed 2 Republican candidates in the middle of a runoff election in Georgia, right? Hear all about China interference, Russia interference, all this crazy nonsense, all these other countries trying to interfere with the election, and you have American corporations directly hamstringing political rivals of the candidates they support. In the middle of the election, they didn't say like, hey, this election is going to happen in 6 months. We're not going to help you fundraise. They just cut off all their fundraising ability on those platforms like that. So, really? That's not manipulating the election? And you know what? And I am very critical about it. I'd be critical about any company doing that so quickly, so soon, right in the middle of it. But I'm going to say this right up front. I am absolutely not for the government stepping in and making rules on whether companies can do that or not. It's their company. They set the rules. It's up to the users, the consumers of these products, to stop using them. Voice your opinions. I've sent emails. Send an email. Say, hey, if this is what you're going to do, I'm going to get off. I'm going to stop using your stuff. I'm done. Or just delete your account. I know at least one guy who's got 57 accounts. Delete 48 of them for me. Show them you're sort of serious, right? Let them see those numbers drop. See, accounts that have constant use just go away. People just download all their pictures and videos they want to keep and then go to a different site. You got your Parlers, your Mind.com, all kinds of other goodies out there I don't even know about yet. You don't have to do YouTube. There's Rumble out there. There's Periscope. Yeah, I know that's a Twitter thing. But there are other options out there. And what I mostly see are most people refuse to use the other options. Some of them aren't as good, right? To be fair. Some of them are just different. And you don't fully understand the system being employed yet. But other than just the basic inertia of change, right? People hate change. Sometimes even when it's good for them. It goes deeper than that. It's, I think, part of the I shouldn't have to itis that has infected the entire country. And I keep hearing this. I keep reading it. I shouldn't have to switch. Facebook should just do what I want. Well, unfortunately, the people who run Facebook, as most of Silicon Valley seems to be, they are ideologically opposed to you. They obviously don't want you to be able to say whatever you want. Or they wouldn't have independent fact checkers pretending to check your facts while they ignore blatant lies by other people. They're not for you. They're telling you what you can and can't do, which is fine. So you have two options. Understand that that's how it's going to be and stop complaining, or do something.